backyard and tried to gain entry into the home through a window. It's likely they planned on entering through the front door by ambushing the person that...
And that's why you get big dogs. You get about 2 to 3 big dogs in your house. And a Drake, MP5, something. Because you got to help your dogs too. Your dogs going to do some of it to like scare them off. But they got it too, man. You going to have it too. And then you go through the house.
Opened it for the DoorDash delivery.
You got the advantage. You know your house.
When no one answered, they resorted to trying the back.
What's going on, YouTube? I'm back with another video. We finna be watching most disturbing things caught on doorbell cameras. Nah, saying. Hey, I hope y'all unlike my last video. You know, I was really being me. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, suggest a video for me to watch, and tune in with me throughout this whole video. And let's get it. You hear me? She just got jumped.
This footage was captured in Flint, Michigan on April 24th, 2023. The house had 2 Ring cameras, one above the garage and the other was a Ring doorbell camera.
I most definitely
Around 10 p.m., a man in a red jacket and another person just behind him are shown walking up to the house's front door. Before knocking or ringing the doorbell, the man in the jacket immediately starts trying to break down the door.
That's when I come to the door with that motherfucker here, man. I'm straight through the door. I already see where you at. You don't know where I'm at in my house. I might be down on the floor around the corner. You don't know that. I'm most definitely shooting at you. You shouldn't be trying to kick and break in my house.
The Ring camera falls to the ground from the impacts, but the door itself doesn't budge. After those few seconds, the man walks around to the house's side door and again immediately starts trying to break it down. By this point, the homeowner had woken up in a panic and was checking their camera's feed for an explanation. They noticed their doorbell camera on the ground, and so they switched over to their other camera. As the banging noise rang out throughout the house, they could now see what was causing it.
Of course, it's your usual suspects too. Making this look bad.
Hello.
The homeowner's voice coming over the speaker was enough to scare the 2 men off. Police were called out to the property. When they reviewed the footage, they noted that one of the men was armed. What these 2 men planned to do with the people inside if they had successfully broken in is unknown. It's unclear if they were ever identified by police. This clip was captured at 3 in the morning on April 9th, 2023. It happened in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Bro, she just on drugs.
The homeowner was sleeping when the clip was recorded. It wasn't until he woke up and saw a notification on his phone that he found out about it. He reviewed the footage, horrified. This is what he saw. A woman is shown trying multiple different keys to get into the house, and even looking...
I'm thinking she either on drugs or she's actually crazy, and she actually trying to get in the house because she thinks it's hers. That's what honestly why I think, because she looked like she actually looked for keys like, dang, why this key not working? You know, like, that's what I'm thinking, drugs or something. But because she's not actually putting it up to the, like, the keyhole, she's putting it up to the camera.
Looking around for a hidden one.
Yeah, she just tweaking. And somebody, she might have did this at somebody else's house. I could tell she just got beat up for real. She just got whooped. She might actually just be crazy. She did at the wrong house. Keisha came to the door and started wearing it out.
The homeowner claimed that he had never seen this woman before. He said that she later started throwing rocks at his car and trying those locks. It's likely she was under the influence of something. Multiple times she tries to insert keys into the doorbell camera itself. After a few minutes she walks off, and was never seen on the property again.
It might have been a
Her
ghost.
intentions are unknown. Walter Hickox is a homeowner in Daytona Beach, Florida. His home is set out in a wooded section of the city. In January of 2022, Walter was taking his 3 dogs out onto the porch when he noticed one of them intently looking at something outside. The dogs suddenly start running to the left side of the camera, and that's when Walter realizes they were looking at a black bear. The bear climbs over a protective railing as it goes for the dogs.
This nigga is fighting a bear for his dog. Let me tell you, ain't no nigga fighting no black bear for his dog. Ain't no nigga doing it. The nigga, hey, get in the house, get in the house. That's it. I don't, white people, y'all love y'all pets a little too much. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they family, but a dog got teeth just like a bear do. They can defend themselves. Now, if you got a gun, yeah.
With barely any time to process what he was seeing, Walter lunges at the bear as it goes for his dogs. He manages to push it back before he shoves a nearby chair in the doorway, preventing it from attacking again. He yells out that he was attacked by a bear as he brings his dogs back inside.
Oh my God! I got attacked by a bear! Oh my God!
If you know you got bears,
when
why
I had
don't
time
you
to
know?
just sit and just stare, it all hit me, and I started bawling. I couldn't believe how close to death I was, and I did it for my dog.
Walter received minor injuries from the bear. His dogs didn't receive any injuries. This homeowner in Texas got a knock at their door for a DoorDash delivery around 1:20 in the morning. Only the homeowner hadn't ordered DoorDash. She was sleeping.
Facts.
It was only her and her nephew in the home at the time. She remembers waking up to a metal clinking sound,
I know
but
some
didn't think
niggas
much
that
of
probably
it
would let her
until
in.
she noticed damage to the outside of her house the next morning. This caused her to look back at her cameras, both the footage from her doorbell camera and the one she had set up in her backyard. This is what she saw.
Oh, y'all got trampolines in the ground. Y'all got money. Let me come spend the night. You know they got all the snacks in their pantry.
DoorDash.
Nigga, what?
The first video isn't as concerning. A woman standing at the door claiming to be with DoorDash from 1:20 a.m. to 2 a.m. This
still
could be
identified-
written off
Nah.
as a determined delivery driver that unknowingly had the wrong address.
Nah.
But it was the backyard footage that was genuinely concerning. At 2 a.m., 4 men got into the backyard and tried to gain entry into the home through a window. It's likely they planned on entering through the front door by ambushing the person that...
And that's why you get big dogs. You get about 2 to 3 big dogs in your house. And a Drake, MP5, something. Cause you gotta help your dogs too. Your dog's gonna do some of it to like scare them off. But they got it too, man. You gonna have it too, and then you gonna through the house.
opened it for the DoorDash delivery.
You got the advantage. You know your
But
house.
when no one
and you got
answered, they
cameras.
resorted to trying the backyard while the fake DoorDash deliverer stayed out front as a
Matter of
distraction.
fact, I would have got her for being a
However,
part of it.
unfortunately, the men would be unsuccessful and are shown running away from the house on the backyard camera. The 4 men and the woman at the front door were all seen leaving the area together in a dark-colored sedan. They were never caught by police. In June of 2019, multiple homes in Chicago got a visit from a man claiming to be an investigator known as Jeff Rushmore.
Well,
The only
jump back
problem
into my
is
house.
that man doesn't exist. He was impersonating an investigator with the local police department, fully equipped with a fake uniform, a fake badge, and fake police radio chatter. This Ring camera caught him performing the act.
Can you open the door?
26, I got you en route. Hill Park, District 821, gonna be the 6th person. 900 North Villa, 900 North Villa, looks like PD is with them and can have him in custody.
You can tell he not, bro. He not even. That's not even how they do it. This nigga stand at the door with it out. No. Yeah, knock on your door. Hey, it's like whoever, need to talk to you about some stuff. And if you start asking questions, they gonna pull out, whatever, y'all. This nigga at the door with it. Look, it's on my belt, y'all. Y'all gotta let me in. No, nigga. Go on somewhere. I don't trust you. All you gotta do is like, alright, I'm finna call the police right now. And if they leave, you already know. If they stay, alright, bro, just go.
640 George, the individual's not answering the door.
The homeowner doesn't answer the door, yet the man stays in character, even faking a call back reporting the unresponsive homeowner. Another home in the area equipped with a Ring doorbell camera shows the same man. This time the homeowner does open the door.
Yeah, what?
Hi, sorry to bother you so late. Rushmore with the Winfield Police Department. I'm an investigator. One of your neighbors down the street reported a missing.
The video cuts out there. The man explains a missing person case, and when the homeowner says he doesn't know anything about it, the interaction ends. The motives behind him impersonating an investigator are unknown. Often there are cases like this where the man is simply trying to get people to open their door thinking they're safe,
like
proceed to rob them, or sometimes worse.
Grown.
However, he doesn't do
You don't
this.
look grown.
No one knows his motives. One commenter said, "I honestly believe he was testing the waters, and as he felt more confident, he would have escalated from getting people to open their door to entering into people's homes to only God knows what next." According to recent documents, the man was never identified.
How y'all don't be finding these niggas and they face be in the camera, but soon as nigga rob, not just rob, soon as a nigga do something but have a mask on where y'all can see his eyes, y'all catch him. Y'all be picking and choosing who y'all want to get. Be for real. Be for real. Y'all be picking and choosing. Cause ain't no way. This nigga whole face.
This video was captured in Kansas City. The doorbell footage shows a man appearing on the left side of the screen and climbing on the guardrail.
Yep. That would've came out the
He
door
was
with a
trying to
metal
stay out of
bat.
frame as he attempted to take the Ring camera off of the home. Inside the home was a woman and her son.
Where y'all niggas at? Everybody, it's always a female and a kid. Where y'all baby daddy at? And if you know the nigga ain't, don't have no kids with him, bro. Y'all need a man in the house. A man gonna, like I said, come outside. He said he hanging on the side of the porch. Get that metal baseball bat. Right on the top of that nigga head. He ball. He gonna feel every bit of it.
And
you
was
ain't
the
always gotta
woman's
shoot.
ex-boyfriend.
I would.
He failed to
just
remove the
be
camera,
safe,
so
but-
he left, but returned 30
Oh,
minutes
so-
later. He failed to remove the camera, so he left.
Hold on.
Inside the home was a woman and her son. The man was the woman's ex-boyfriend. He failed
This
to remove
is the nigga. This the nigga that supposed to be in the house. Y'all need to make sure who y'all, bro. Pay attention to who y'all date, bro, because every nigga ain't right. Just like how every girl ain't right.
the camera, so he left, but returned 30 minutes later. This time he had a cloth to cover the camera.
Or should have had a new boyfriend to get the nigga. Like I said, metal bat. They're gonna hurt, you know, hey, try to rub the pain out.
Three minutes later, the homeowner's son ran into her room, frantic, telling her their car was on fire.
Dang.
Police and firefighters were called to the scene, but not before the fire destroyed their car and most of their home.
Yeah, that can't be it, baby.
Marianne, an expert in abusive relationships, responded with, "Abusive relationships are about power and control, and when that power and control is taken away or it's
That's
minimized,
the baby daddy.
then what we
You said
see
the
is
house,
those efforts
the
are
car phone right
escalated
next
to
the
try and
house,
get
you
them
don't even care
back."
about your kid.
Police are currently
Straight to
looking
jail.
for the homeowner's ex-boyfriend seen in the video. This happened in April of 2023 in a wooded section of Asheville, North Carolina. The homeowner of this
Asheville.
house got a notification saying motion was detected at her front door.
That's not that scary.
She opened the app on her phone and saw 3 bears on her front porch. They were tearing open a package that had recently been delivered. Inside the package was dog food, which they easily would have been able to smell. The homeowner opened her door and confronted the animals, trying to scare them off.
I was about to say, all you gotta do is bark that door. Act like you finna like attack. Don't leave the house, but act like you gotta come through the door. I can tell you got small dogs by the bark. I was like, ooh, 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 ooh. I would have been doing all that. Throw some firecrackers out there, so. Why you order dog food? Why didn't you just go get it?
The bears take one of the 2 bags of dog food inside the package. They're seen on the right side of the screen with the bag in their mouth as they walk off. This footage was captured at night just before 2 a.m. It shows a man ringing the doorbell to this home in Rochester, New York. Immediately after, he hides behind a parked car.
Big girl, I see you.
He's seen crouched down, holding some kind of club in his hand, breathing heavily and sweating profusely. He nervously looks back and forth from out at the street to back at the house's front door.
I would start barking at that nigga too. Go up to the window. Woo, 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 woo. He gonna take off running because when you hear something that sound like a big dog, you gonna kind of like, oh, you know, try to take off. He gonna run a little bit, realize, oh, you know what, that's not for me. He gonna leave. Or shoot a couple rounds in the ground. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna hurt nobody.
The man clearly looks to be on something.
Yeah.
When he realizes no one was going to answer the door, he walks away. Another minute passes when a voice yells out that the police are on their way.
There you go, man.
Please on their way. Dude. Please on their way.
It's unclear.
Nigga,
whose
you
voice
got
this-
big dog. This nigga got the big dogs and didn't let the dogs out. You gotta let the dog out to tear them up. Dang, they got big dogs for no. The dog's just as scared as you.
is. There are 2 main possibilities here. Either this man was hiding from someone for one reason or another and he was trying to get inside a house so that he wouldn't be found, the voice being the person he was hiding from. Or he was trying to bait the homeowner into opening the door where he then planned to do who knows what. The voice here being a concerned neighbor that saw what he was doing. Either way, the man most likely did not have the best intentions.
So then, should have been at home, nigga. Anyway. Oh, okay. I look a little fresh in the white. In the white. All right. Anyway. Hey. If y'all, what a nigga. That too. All right, I got a couple things to say. My homeboy was telling me, like, hey, bro, when you get to 50 subs, you should give away a $10 like PlayStation or Xbox card. I was like, nigga, it depends. Like, if I got active subs, yeah. If I don't, no. It ain't happening. Anyway, if y'all like that last video though, cause hey, like I said before, that jump was a little something. But for this video, you need to like, comment, suggest a video for me to watch, and subscribe to. I been putting that work in, kinda in real life and on here. Hey, and that's it for today's video. I appreciate all y'all. Peace out.